Welcome viewers. In this video we are going to learn about how can we connect Python code, or you can say the Python file, with our Docker container. Means the Docker container that has MySql. Okay, in the previous videos I have shown how you can configure, how you can download MySql Docker containers. So in this video we shall directly try to access the data that are present inside MySql containers. Okay, so for that, first we need to start the Docker container that has MySql. Okay, so I will go into my Ubuntu machine where I have MySql Docker container. Okay, so let's print what are the containers are present. Okay, so let's make a big screen, and you can see this one is our MySql Docker container. Okay, that has data inside it. So to start, docker start MySql test 9. So if I test it now, docker ps-a, you can see our Docker container is up and running, and this is the port address. Okay, now I will open the Python code, or you can say I will open Visual Studio Code, and there we will see how we can do it. Now to connect MySql with the Python code, or you can say to connect Python with MySql database, we need MySql connector. Okay, that one you will find using you can install using pip. So if you write pip install MySql connector, the first link that will get that does that job, come here and just make sure that you are in the proper environment and just paste it. Hold on, let me paste it, and it will install MySql connector. So once this is done, what we will do, we will import MySql connector. No, I will import MySql dot connector. Okay, the database that we have, that is probably Sakila. Okay, and inside Sakila there are multiple files, or you can say multiple tables. So first we shall look into that first, that what kind of tables we have. So to test our connection, that is with the MySql Docker container, we will use the command MySql -h. Then I will give the IP address, that is 127.0.0.1. then I will give the port, that is 3306. then I will give -u, that is our user, that is dev1, then -p. Now this is for password flag. Our password was dev1, and we are inside our MySql Docker container. To show what are the databases, so we can use databases command, or I can use the Sakila database. So use Sakila database changed. So tables. Okay, now select star from customer limit 50, and this is our customer list from the Sakila table. Now I changed my table to Sakila database because in my past video I have shown you how you can download and import Sakila database into your MySql Docker container. So I will continue with Sakila database. So once this is ready, now you are pretty sure that Docker container is up and running and you can access the data, and data is there. Okay, so now come out of this cell. Okay, now I shall start my Visual Studio Code where I was containing the Python code that to access the data. Okay, so first I will create a class that will connect all these things. So I will write class, let's say I will name it Sakila connection, def init. Inside that I will go and I will have self. Okay, come out, then I will write self dot I will write let's say connection string connection tion connection string equal to MySql dot connector dot connect dot no. Okay, now here we will have multiple parameters. So first is our host. Now be careful while entering the host IP address, because my IP address and your IP address will be different. Probably your IP address will be 127.0.1. Okay, but in my case this is different, so be careful with your IP addresses. So mine is 192.168.1.201. okay, now the user equal to, that is dev1. okay, second after that we will have the password. No, it will be outside. Password equal to, the password was dev1. okay, now the database that we were using or we shall use, that is Sakila. okay, Sakila. So this is our connection string. So once we get this, then we will have the cursor. So self cursor equal to self dot, we'll have the connection string, self dot connection string, and we'll call the cursor function. okay, so this is init. Now let's say we want to create one function that will extract that data based on the customer ID. So I will define a function like def get customers. okay, now it will have self, and we want to extract the data based on the customer ID. Here will be ID, so customer ID. okay, get customers info, that it sounds good. okay, come inside, then I will write self dot cursor, then I will have the cursor, the query string. okay, so query string equal to f string, then I will write select star from customers where customer ID, where customer ID equal to, inside this I will write customer ID. Now be careful with these names, because this tables column names has to match with our table. So I will go there once more and I will check for customer ID. I have customer underscore ID, so this will be customer underscore ID. Whatever you are writing inside the string, that should match over there. This is only a replacement. okay, now select star from customers. So our table name is customer. What was our table name? Sakila customer. okay, so only customer, not customers. okay, so this is our string, query string. Now to execute this query string, we will use self dot cursor dot execute, then we will have query string. Now I will have, let's say I will have a temporary variable there, I will store the data. So my result equal to self dot cursor dot fetch all, call this function. Once this is done, then return my result of 0. okay, this is one. The other function, okay, I think this is good. Now you can add up more functions just below this. okay, now once this is done, you can come out of the class. Now create one object, let's say customer 1 equal to, create that class object, that is Sakila connection. okay, then result equal to customer 1 dot get customer info, and we want information of, let's say 16 ID. okay, the customers who has 16 ID 16. okay, so I will pass here 16 and once I got this, then I will print result. Let's run it and check how we are getting the result. So if everything goes well, then our 16th is Sandra Martin. Okay, so we will get all the details of this lady. Okay, go there, run without debugging, it shows Sandra Martin. Okay, so you are getting all the details over here. Now to extract each and every individual part of it, you can see it has come in a tuple, so you can extract it using indexing. So if you want the name, so I think this is 0 1 2, so the first name is 2. Run it once more, you will get the first name. So this is how you can connect Python with Docker container that is having MySql.